Hello students, today in this lecture we will discuss about twist drill terminology. That means what are the important parts available in the twist drill, what are the major angles available which will be helpful during cutting. So as we have discussed in our previous lecture, there are mostly two types of drill. First one is the flat drill and the second one is twist drill. So let's have a look at simple arrangement of the twist drill. As you can see from the figure, there are many number of different smaller parts are available which will be helpful during cutting operation. So let us start discuss about that certain parts. Now the first part is shown over here, that is the body. So the section from here to up to end, this particular section is called as the body, and it is the main part of drill. And as you can see, it has spiral fluids cut on it. Similarly, the second part, that is the shank, and it is the part that fits into the machine spindle or any other holding devices. And we have also discussed that the shank may be tapered or straight. Now the third part, that is the neck, and this smaller region which connects shank and body, it is called as the neck. It is the undercut portion between the body and the shank, and generally the size and other details of the drill are marked on the neck. So on this particular section, the size of the drill and the different marks are done on it. Now as you can see from the below figure, our next part, that is the tang, and as you can see, it is the flattered end of the shank, and the drill bit gets the drive from the spindle through this tang. So keep this in mind, this drill bit gets the drive from the spindle through this tang. Now as you can see from this figure, another part shown over here, that is the fluid length. Means on the main part of the drill, the length up to which the fluids are available, this length is nothing but the fluid length, and the overall length, that is consist of the tang, shank, neck and the entire body. That means these all parts have certain length, and this combination of length, that is nothing but the overall length. So up to now we have discussed about simple basic parameters, that are the shank, neck, body, fluid length, overall length and tang. Now we will discuss about another parameters that are shown in this figure. So first of all, let us understand what is the fluid. So the part shown over here, and as we can see, fluid consists of the helical curvatures. So these helical grooves are cut on the body of the drill, and this is nothing but the fluids. So there are basic functions of the fluid, such as to form the cutting edges on the point. It is used to make the chips to curl. It allows the chip to escape, and it also allows cutting fluid to reach to the cutting edge. So these are the basic functions of the fluid. Now the next part shown over here, that is the land, and as you can see, it is the narrow surface ground on the edge of the fluid. This is shown over here, and this land is also called as margin. So keep this word in mind, land is also known as the margin. And twist drill is aligned with the help of this land. So these are the some of basic parameters that are available to understand the nomenclature of the drill. Similarly, there are certain angles are also available, the explanation of which is also necessary. So first of all, let us have a look at this particular region. As we can see, these helix are available at certain angle, and this helix makes certain angle with the horizontal axis, and this angle is called as the helix angle. So this is the first angle which is important to understand, that is nothing but the helix angle. Similarly, let's have a look at another figure to understand the twist drill terminology. As one can see, at this particular point indicated as the point, and this point is the conical end of the drill, which can be seen from the figure, and it is shaped to produce lip, face, flank, chisel edge or dead center. As one can see, from this section of the point, this particular region is called as the flank. Similarly, below this available area is called as the face. Now, as one can see, these edges make certain angle, and this angle is called as point angle. As one can see here, so this particular angle which is made at the point, and this angle is called as the point angle. And in most of the general cases, this point angle is kept as 118 degree. So in most of the cases, the point angle set to the drill bit, that is the 118 degree. Now the next parameter that is considered as the lip, which shown over here. So these particular surfaces are called as the these particular edges are called as the lip, and this lip actually cuts the material. As you can see, there are two lips, and they are equally inclined at 5 degree with the drill axis for general work. It varies, but mostly in general cases its inclination is 5 degree. And as one can see, these lips helps to form the point angle. Similarly, the another parameter, that is the length of this lip, is called as the lip length. And as one can see another figure over here, the clearance that is formed at the lip, that clearance is called as the lip clearance angle. So the lip clearance angle is also clearly shown in this figure. Now the next parameter, that is the chisel edge. As one can see, chisel edge is provided over here, and it is called as the chisel edge, and this chisel edge helps to connect these both lip section, and it cuts during, if we simply discuss, during the drilling operation. As the drill bit is available, it has the lip and certain section is provided to connect this lip, and these lips are helpful to remove the material during cutting operation. But this chisel edge starts cutting or generate a small hole in the workpiece, and after that these lips remove further material to complete the hole. So this chisel edge is important to start the drilling operation. And as one can see over here, this chisel edge, if we extend it up to certain limit and check the angle, so this angle, that is nothing but the chisel edge angle. So if we want to define, we can see that it is the obtuse angle between chisel edge and the lip. So up to now we have discussed main three important angles which will be helpful to understand the cutting operation, that are, first one is the helix angle, second one is the point angle, and third one is the chisel edge angle. So in exam point of view also, please explain all these angles in detail during twist drill terminology. So there are many different number of simple smaller terminologies are also available, but in this lecture we have discussed major terminology that will be helpful to understand the twist drill structure and how it is formed. So looking forward to see you all in our next lecture. Up to then, thank you.